Hello guys, we're gonna look a recap on two trades today that I had on Apple. One was a win, one was a loss. Um, First, let me show you what I was looking at Apple this morning. So Apple had a really good day yesterday, and I was looking for a second day continuation above this level right here. And then I was gonna trade to the downside below this level, but it depends on how the market moved. As you can see, the way it moved, it bounced right off of here. And so these were the fills that I had today. These are the two fills. As for the trade, so for the first Apple trade, I took a lot of size, $2 contract. Um, Thinking back on it, it was not a good setup to take that much size. If you look at the live video, Apple broke out, and then came down to this level. And so here I was looking at, I usually don't like to play bounce plays, but this could have been a good bounce opportunity. But I was really just waiting on SPY and NQ and SPY to pick a direction. So at first I was thinking downside. As you can see, I had Apple puts instead of calls. So as it was coming to this level, I was thinking, okay, NQ is going to push up, and then we're just going to break down and flush. And so now I'm just waiting on it. Waiting on it. I'm seeing nothing's really happening. SPY starting to pick up. And then NQ, as soon as it breaks above VWAP, this put play that I had was not going to work out in my favor. So as you see, I'm ready to make that trade. But as you can see, it breaks right through, and then the trade was no longer valid. So moving forward, now I'm thinking calls as we're approaching the high of day. Now I want to see a 9 EMA touch, and then continuation above the high of day. So I'm just waiting on it. It's consolidation happening. At the same time, NQ is also consolidating. SPY is really not doing nothing. It's actually breaking down. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a pretty good play. Originally, I had forgot what calls these were. As you can see, I load up the larger size calls because I was thinking, okay, we've seen this type of follow through, and we're just gonna break out. And I just wait on it, and I'm just waiting to see price pass 147.45. It does. We actually do get the push immediately. So I'm thinking, okay, we're definitely in the money with this. But as you can see, we reject and come down, and I get stopped out. So if you watch this trade happen, the volume just isn't increasing necessarily. NQ, there's no follow through. It starts to come back down. And yeah, so I usually don't want to cut my losses early, but I had a plan. If it didn't go through, I lost a trade. If it did, I won the trade. So as you can see, we're coming down slowly. So we're kind of holding, kind of not. So I really don't know where this could go at this point. So I'm still waiting on it. In hindsight, yes, this was a good trade. I did wait for this 9 EMA touch come up, but SPY was not in my favor here. Well, actually it was. I just wasn't looking at it. But NQ was not in my favor. It was very extended. So this trade's still happening. As you can see, I moved my stop loss up because I know it's starting to fail a little bit. And eventually I will get stopped out here. And then, moving on to the second trade. So once we fail to break through right here, I know Apple's going to start coming down. It's whether or not it holds VWAP or not. It keeps coming down, keeps breaking down. Then we're going to get a big red candle right here on NQ. Big red candle. And then I start seeing NQs pushing up. So I know we have 3 big red moves. At least we're going to get 30 cents back. So right now I'm just waiting on NQ to start pushing up, and then I see buying pressure on Apple. So we're just waiting, looking at level 2. 146.8. Big sell off. Now this is really in my favor right now, because basically we did the same thing up here. We got up to the top and then we broke down. So now I'm just waiting. NQ sold off really too. Sold off a lot. So we have to get a bounce play. I notice Qs are starting to push up. SPY's coming up. I get into that. Now I'm in the driver's seat. At least we're going to get back to 147.2.
Right here. Every reject, we reject, but I'm trying to go at least to 4.2.
Looking at this big red candle, it has to at least come back halfway. That's too much of a sell-off. So now I'm weighing the money on these contracts.
As you can see, QQQ.
They're starting to speed up. Limits 124 at the top. We're still going. My target was 147.2. As soon as we hit, trade closes and the winning trade. 2 trades up $7. We're all right. So we're looking to come back tomorrow, have a better day, learn from our mistakes, and improve as we go on. Like these videos, if anyone watches these anyway, leave a like button if you actually watch this. Yeah, thank you for watching.